I grew up here, in the Dominican Republic. But my creative journey probably starts here.
Yeah, give it up for DJ Craig!
Polos and pop collars and talking shit holler, cause I'ma finish you a motherfucking starter.
That's a story for another time, though. We're gonna start here.
Yo, what's up? It's DJ Kraz here for Basehog Blog, and we're here with Some Jerk. How you doing today? Very good.
It was 2014, and I had one foot in the music world and the other in video production. Basehog Music was my first YouTube channel. And yeah, I had a thing for making graphics too. Living in Miami in my 20s, of course I started by shooting parties. But as fun as it was, there wasn't much money in that. So I photographed cars for Turo and shot a lot of real estate. I also got my first DJI drone that year. The Phantom 2 didn't come with a camera, so my first reel was shot entirely line of sight. I began shooting boats too. There were no regulations back then, so I may have done some questionable things. Within a couple years, I was making enough money freelancing to leave my valet parking job. I became the lead videographer for a small agency in Miami, and that's when things really took off. Together we started marine video production, shooting yachts all over the Caribbean. Every videographer remembers the feeling when you start traveling to cool places for work. I also began traveling in my spare time as a landscape photographer, seeking remote, epic locations. Travel films back then got pretty interesting, but there were some great time lapses. This was the routine for years, until in 2021, something happened that changed everything. I discovered FPV Drones. Now this was a brand new perspective, and after a few months of flying in parks, I decided it was a good idea to visit Alaska in the winter. FPV took my travel films to a whole other level. Not long after, I built my first waterproof FPV drone. And from that moment on, I had to find my niche in the game. Combining never-before-seen angles with no fear of water, I created something unique. It changed the way yacht videos are shot, and is becoming increasingly popular in action sports as well. There's nothing quite like the gigs you get as a professional FPV pilot. In 2022, I made a long-time dream a reality. After years of saving up, I bought and built out the van that was to become my full-time home. At the beginning of the next year, I hit the road with my then girlfriend, exploring the epic landscapes of this beautiful country. I clearly had an affinity for deserts, but when we hit the West Coast, something about seeing the ocean again inspired me. It was here in San Diego where I made my first wildlife film, and that's when everything changed. Again. I had been shooting landscapes for almost 10 years, but I just didn't feel creatively challenged anymore. Creating wildlife documentaries was something new and exciting, so I launched my Aquaterra brand and YouTube channel. Taking the van all the way up the Pacific coast, I created content from California to Alaska. From there, it only made sense to head to the best place in the world for marine life encounters, Baja, California. It's here where this story ends, but really, the journey begins. And over the past year, I have had some of the most unique wildlife encounters on the planet, working with a local operator. And so, with big plans on the horizon, who knows what the future has in store?